And we're live. I had to run to the kitchen, but I was flying through the house. What's up, y'all? It's your boy Carlos, the Line Dance Prince. We got the Major Swag in here. We got Chops. And we got the lady of the night. She's sitting in the dark right now. Lala. What's up, y'all?
Share the broadcast. Share the broadcast.
Can I do that?
What up? What up?
Up, La.
Hey,
It's good.
what's going on? Can y'all hear me good?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
I hear you.
Okay. All
You got your little late night voice on.
right. I'm just out in the car so I don't disturb the house.
Y'all know the routine, y'all. Share the link, get the numbers up, get everybody in here. Tell them we on time today, baby. Come on in.
Let's see, can I share it?
Yeah, you can share it on social media. It's live on Facebook and then on YouTube as well. Make sure y'all go to that page in a couple of weeks, starting in July. We're going to be on YouTube only. You won't be able to see it on Facebook no more in a couple of weeks. I think Stefan was in riding roller coasters this weekend. How was that, bro?
It was cool. It was straight. Anytime I'm at the amusement park, I love that shit. I just
Oh,
hate
the Cedar Point?
the drag store wasn't open though. And then that new one don't open till this Sunday actually. So
Oh wow.
Oh,
cool.
So when you go to an amusement park, what's your favorite food at the amusement park, bro?
Smoked turkey leg.
Turkey, yes, sir. Turkey leg.
Man, funnel cakes, corn dogs, bro.
You can't lose with the funnel cakes. I love them too.
funnel cakes and waffle cones.
What up,
Okay.
Candace? What up, Nee? What up, Lakira? What up, Demaya? Lady D?
Y'all jumping in here, boy. Y'all in here tonight, boy. Coming in quick.
Yo, share this broadcast, man. Share this broadcast. Boy, La Shanique, get the line.
We just lost her that quick. God damn, she jumped out.
This few propaganda.
She back.
Propaganda. Lies.
Speaking of the liar, here she go. She back. All right. He said, share the link before you start telling your lies. That's what he said.
Is that what he? Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
This woman know what she talking about. They
I
gonna
don't
see it.
know. I'll feed off of y'all. What y'all talking about?
Y'all see, Chops got the studio. I got to see that thing in person, boy. That thing nice, boy. I got the studio set up. Got the turntables on one side of the room. Got the podcast side. I see you, dog. We'll be like you one day, dog.
I'm doing my room like that. I just gotta get my desktop with my little Apple flat screen set up over there.
Man, it's light work.
So I got the equipment. My room too luxury. Like I got this. It's like lounging, like my man cave. I got some motivation there. Though.
I need to decorate, man. I ain't got nothing on my walls. It just bare.
I got all my 100-mile bike rides on the wall. But yeah,
Where the hoes at?
that's next episode. That's what we're gonna title next episode. Where the hoes?
Y'all sing our prayers to my boy Quan, man.
I think I gotta go out and come back in like echo. Got it.
Oh, you got a bad signal, Lala.
Little family issues. Y'all pray. Keep the prayers out. Keep the thoughts in with my boy.
Yes. Prayers out to Quan and his family. Prayers out to Chops, baby. We love
What up, Nikki? Prayers out the Chop. Yeah. Hey, that's a strong man. He lost his mom. Prayers out the Chops. Yeah.
I appreciate it. I need them.
Send them hearts and prayers. His cash app is $. We want it all.
What's up, Andrea?
SC. Somebody say, what's in the cup, Carlos?
I seen it. Right there is orange juice and rum.
Oh, I need to go get me a cup.
Hey, you got plenty of liquor at your house right now and food. I need to come back over there. Oh, that fucking food.
Man, all that food, they came back. They came back Sunday. Most of that food gone.
For real.
What up, AL? Man. Yeah, let's hear about that. How was it?
Bruh. Steph, you should have been there, bruh. The man, house is beautiful. The setup nice. The neighborhood bougie. We could see. I came to visit Memphis. He don't live in Memphis. He live in Cordova, the bougie part. Like
He ain't in Memphis, huh? He ain't in the city. He on the outskirts.
The next neighborhood beside his neighborhood is gated. You literally got to get in to the. So he ain't gated, but his neighborhood is still.
I'm
like
next
that.
to the gate.
You can tell they paying HOA up in there. You know what I'm saying? He you know.
Do that money, but what up, Gail? Still ain't shit. What up, Yvonne?
But it was cool, man. We had a good setup. The weather was perfect for a pool party, but it was in the 90s.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah, I was hot as hell. Man, hot.
Chops Pool got a waterfall. We set the volleyball net up. You played the men versus women volleyball game, and we whooped their ass.
I saw that. Thought about it.
We had the basketball court out there in the pool. You got the waterfall on the back of the pool. Look at this man showing up with the waterfalls. And of course, we had a water gun fight. That was fun.
Man, forget all that. Who hooked up with who? Who fucked who?
What happened? What happened in Vegas? Stay in Vegas, bro.
I know that's right.
I said you supposed to be there. You were there. And of course, we smacked the Bill.
What up, Keisha? What up, Latondra? How y'all doing? Where you checking in from? What state? What city? Where you checking in? What city?
We're gonna read on Atlanta already. You did not whoop up. We won because of you. You was trash. Hey, look, what he said, Chop? Everybody kept saying, hit it to Rita.
Get a Dorito.
You talking about, Gail? My Wi-Fi. That's the center Wi-Fi I had. It wasn't mine.
Her strong ass was knocking it out the goddamn pool every time.
Detroit in the building. Baby mom.
Hey, last Nick, before we get started, talk about that event you got. Y'all got going on this fall.
Okay, so October 4th, having a 12-hour dance-a-thon.
Omaha, Boston. ATL.
3 DJs. Myself, Carlos, and
While I having
Steph.
some issues, man.
Y'all can't hear me?
You good, but you kind of in and out.
Oh shoot! Let me move around.
Bama. Phoenix, Arizona. What up, Lily? Jersey.
He said for the record, it was a tie. Rita, why you on your line? Don't do this. Do not do this. And you already know how it was on the deep end. You were struggling. We had the deep end. We were still giving y'all that work.
Y'all
They
beat
cheat.
them that bad?
They're cheat now.
Well, we got so it was two sides of the pool. You know, you got the shallow end, you got the deep end. The first game, the men was in the deep side. With only 4 of us against 9 of them, 9 women on the shallow side.
Damn.
So when they came to when we switched sides, they couldn't do nothing over there. Man, it was over.
Am I still breaking up?
That's a little better right there.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay.
She done walked all the way to the street. She stayed on the corner now.
I'm
Champ in the building. Are you happy now? Somerset Strong Videos. Video is proof. Okay.
yeah.
What is it?
So we're having a 12-hour party Saturday, October 4th,
12 hours.
from noon to midnight.
Mm.
Got 3 DJs,
3 of them.
myself, Carlos, and Steph.
Hmm?
Yeah, Steph
Yeah,
going first. We're gonna get him out the way. Steph going first.
Yeah,
yeah,
okay.
get him out the way. Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't got to sit to play.
All
You ain't
levels.
playing none, you ain't playing none of my shit, so you can go ahead and play first. Go ahead, go
I'm gonna play half a song and go right to the next. 200 dance again. What?
ahead. You said 400 dances. 4 hours. This 4 hours gonna be quick.
Wait.
I'm trying to add something for a meet and greet. I don't know if it's gonna be like a dancing meet and greet or we're gonna do like a bowling alley or something like that. Cause we're gonna dance for 12 hours on Saturday, so we need all that energy.
So you try to do something for Friday night, man.
Yeah, something for Friday night. Yeah,
Oh, we making this
that
a
way
road
people.
trip, road trip. Okay, okay.
Yeah, that way for people that's traveling a little far, they don't feel like they just coming for one day.
What kind of movie coming out, man? Might be a little movie. We'll
I
sit down
don't
and go
know.
sleep.
Gotta look.
You said go ahead and sleep in the movie theater. That's all
Doing
I be
that.
doing. Yeah, now.
$45 until the end of the month. It costs $45.
Until the end to end of June.
Yep.
Hold on, I ain't getting enough time to get my hold on, time out. Come on.
You
You know
don't
I
have
had
to
no
pay. You don't have to
no
pay
class for two
$45.
weeks. You know I ain't had no class for 2 weeks to talk to my people. All right, we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it going.
Yeah, $45 up
I'm
until the
trying to
end of the
bring
month,
about 50 people.
and then after that, it goes up to $55.
Sheesh. Okay. Y'all ready?
Yeah,
Y'all listening? All my people, y'all listening?
it's BYOB.
We like that. Okay.
Clean or dirty. BYOB. It's also BYOF, but we are gonna have some food trucks on site too.
Chops, come on in, Chops. Come on through for this jump, man.
Man, you know I got a DJ in Birmingham that weekend.
Oh, that's the same weekend.
That same weekend as the TES joint.
Oh, snap.
Cause I sure looked at it when she said it on the other podcast. I was like, what date is that? Oh shit.
Yeah,
Damn.
and it's a purple and pink party. Pink representing breast cancer survivors or awareness, or purple representing domestic violence survivors. Part of the proceeds will be going to a domestic violence safe house for them to buy toiletries and supplies for those women and children that escape to those locations.
That's what's up.
Hmm.
So we might have some people speak on it. I know a couple ladies in my class that have dealt with the domestic violence and the cancer jump. For real. So,
Yeah. So I think we're gonna have I'm waiting to hear back from the lady. She's gonna have like a table with like pamphlets and stuff of, how people can, see, recognize signs and stuff like that. People may be going through and they're scared to talk about it. Tips and tricks to deal with, that type of situation when you're trying to escape, stuff like that. So we're gonna have some information there.
Lala, you got a flyer for that? People asking for information.
Yes, I do have a flyer. I actually have an event page up. It's on our group page, 757 Crew VA on Facebook. It should be at the top in the featured section, or at least 2 or 3 posts down. Yep.
yeah. Okay. Okay. All right, share that link. What y'all doing? I need Quan here. Quan had the numbers up to 100. Y'all, what y'all doing? Ah, man. We at 52. What y'all doing?
Go on, say share that post, share that link.
Yeah, share this link, man. Today's conversations, we talking about social media.
Yeah.
That's the first topic on the ballots for today. How is it changing the game positively in a good way? And are you utilizing it to its capabilities?
A lot of people aren't. No.
So, Steph,
But
are you when it comes to social media, what's your take on it right now when it comes to the line dance?
Don't go to me first.
Don't
Mm.
come
He
to you
said, "Don't go
first.
there first." Let me go then.
Go ahead, Charles.
I think in the line dance community, I think we falling short because you see how the trail ride spreading like wildfire because they sharing everything. Everything that get posted, they share it. Everybody share it in the trail ride community. Man, anybody in our community post a dance, you'll get some likes, you'll get views, but you won't get in the shares. So we bad about that as line dancers in the line dance
Oh,
community. We won't share each other's videos.
I can agree. I'm guilty of that because we have a kind of like a set curriculum of what we do in our class, so we kind of try to stick to the stuff that we're kind of teaching or will teach, because then that way when we have events and stuff, people have more of an idea of what we're doing, so they can make a decision if that's the event for them or not. So I can admit I am kind of guilty of that, but I got a love hate relationship with it anyway. So
but do
For
you
me,
agree with Charles that we're behind the 8 ball when it comes to our community and social media?
it depends on what you mean by the 8 ball. If you're trying to get it because you want it to be, it depends on what your goal is. If your goal is to go viral so you can get money or be known or whatever, then
Oh
yeah,
no, no, us,
definitely.
the community, not us individually, the community, like as a whole, like being spotlighted, the talent in our community, the events in our community, the the dances in our community, like the people that's killing these dances, like these, they're not being broadcasted, like they're not trying, it's not being,
Because
Well,
they look at that stuff in a negative light. The majority of the community nowadays, they look at it as people showing off or trying to do too much. That's what they look at it like, and they don't share.
that's that's crazy.
But you get a regular dance, somebody doing something basic for you. They love that. It's crazy.
well, it's just like with anything, most of the masses like things that they feel like they can jump up and do themselves. Once it's something beyond that where they actually got to put some work or practice in, very few are gonna want to do that.
I don't agree. I don't agree. I think it's like I think it's an envy thing in our community for real. People are envious and jealous of people, so they don't share their stuff. I think I
I think
can't
it's
do
a combination.
I
It's a,
can't do the stuff that LeBron James do, but I'll share it.
it's a
I
combination.
post it. I like it.
Yeah, but most people don't know LeBron James either. When you know the person is, it gets a little different. That envy gets a little different. You
And the
don't want
people
them to
that
be
talk
bigger
shit
than
about me
you.
don't know me either. Like so, the people that talk shit about Stephon don't know Stephon. Like so, I mean,
They
Yeah,
sure
I
yeah.
just think we in a unique community. You know, like Major Swag has preached this many a times. You got a bunch of people who have been nobody their whole lives.
Yeah, they try to relive what they weren't in high school. They're trying to force it. They have the money and now they're an adult and nobody can tell them what to do. They try to force it, force
Yeah,
whatever it is they want to be.
yeah, and
invent
you,
they. That's what they do.
talent is talent. Like once you put it on the screen, like when we promote and share the right people or the right dances or the right energy, those few dances that get shared go viral. Like them dances, I don't care how hard the dance is, those dances go viral.
No, the
but people,
dances with men, the dances with men in them go viral in our
but they
community.
won't hit the share button. They'll hit the like. They'll share it to somebody
Well,
to talk
well,
about it behind closed doors, but they won't hit the share to post it on their page. Like, oh, you see Stephon over here showing out, but they won't share it to their page.
we talked about this last week, how women don't support women. Both y'all the masses. So the fact that y'all videos can't go viral is because y'all not sharing each other.
Well, a lot of women are in line dancing for the men, even though it's a limited amount. Whether it's to fuck on the men or
But
to be
look,
seen by
all
men or
y'all
be
can't get
admired by the
Stephon.
men.
Look, all y'all can't get Stephon. Get over it, okay?
No, it
Gotta
ain't just
look.
Stephon. All of y'all getting some booty. Let's not play that
Thank you.
game.
Thank you.
All of y'all get some. Some of y'all move differently. Some of y'all move
You said all of
quietly.
us
Some
getting
of y'all
what?
move in
No,
silence.
I'm hold on. All of us getting what?
Chop said
All
if
of
somebody
y'all,
owe him some ass, then hold on.
all of
I
y'all getting some ass
Chops, you don't hold
somewhere.
me.
Chop said somebody owe him some ass.
Chops out here thought. He
And depends on what what you got going on. You may be getting booty from both sides. It depends on what you into.
hold up.
Chops
But
out.
even with that being said, because I don't care, even in sports, there's only a handful of athletes that the NBA or the NFL use to promote their product, and they do it at a high level. So even if it
Yeah.
is a guy, we're still not on a level of no other community and any other hobby in the world. We last place when it comes to social media. I don't care,
Yeah.
and it starts with us.
All we
Like,
gotta do is put
Yeah,
this
I
shirt
mean,
button.
it's gonna have to start with the younger
Whatever the
people
trash.
because most of the older people, they're not into social media like that. Like
mhm.
you got my mom. My mom is in her mid-60s. She don't have a Facebook. She's never had one. My dad don't have one. Like a lot of them don't like to use it. And so we got an email list of people that we have to email because they refuse to get on social media. We still got to collect cash from them when it comes to an event because they won't use PayPal, Cash App, none of it.
That's
Yeah,
true.
you see, still got like 100 mailing back. People be mailing stuff in.
Yeah.
How you mailing in
They
your
still
payment?
mail in. They'll walk up to you at an event and hand you cash. Like, I'm coming to the event next month. Like, man, I can't remember that. I be done spent this on something else. Don't do that.
Mhm.
Yeah. So
EG
as of
says she don't
now,
care if Gail says she don't care if a dance go viral or not. It ain't about it going viral. It's about us just sharing each other's work, sharing each
Yeah.
other's dances and
Won't
whatnot.
sing. They
and I
won't.
think too, the way social media is blowing up now, you gotta remember when it kind of first started with Facebook, when we as line dancers started using Facebook, they didn't have reels and live and all that stuff. We just
Short.
shared it in our groups. Most of us just have groups, so we're just kind of programmed to just post within our groups and not post on our personal pages.
And Candace, that's why it's hard for me to say that because y'all forget who I live with. So you say in the women going by, I'm like, but I gotta deal with this. I can go to the bathroom while walking through a video with her recording downstairs, like. So my thing is, let's go back to what we talked about weeks ago. Everybody that's dancing don't got it, first of all. So
Right.
everybody don't be that person to take us to the next level for
Hmm.
us to ride that coaster. Everybody don't got that juice. Everybody don't got that sauce. Everybody don't have the ability to have a viral moment unless you do something stupid on the camera and fall down or something.
Hmm.
But the people that do, and this how we got to what we got to with the Ted and Dirty conversation. People know who is who. When Fandango come on, whatever, about 25 people put the camera on and put it on one guy.
Hmm.
They don't start recording the whole room. They record one person.
Right.
And for that song, he got the sauce. And if anybody feel any kind of way about it, this is what it is. The community has selected. The community has spoken. Like, you know what I'm saying? Whoever, it don't matter who danced it is. It is what it is. And when it comes to social media, you gotta give the people what they want. Shit,
Hey, you need some Marquise link. I'm about to read all that.
bruh. I'm about to say I had to scroll
Bro,
twice.
I'm not finna read all
I
that, bro.
had to scroll
Hey, let him get
twice,
on here and
bruh.
say that. Call him on three-way.
Yeah, Yeah. That video with Stefan and Quan and Robert and who was the fourth person? Marley Marl. That joint went viral in a day.
At my event.
Yeah, at TCH last year. That joint went viral in a day.
Yeah, it did.
Bruh, like y'all, they got the sauce. Everybody don't got the sauce. You got to highlight the people that got the sauce.
So many people now be jumping up in the front trying to hide the people that got this. I'll be like, yo, look, let them have that. Let them have that spot right there. But no, certain ones gotta have their moment.
Messing the video up.
Yes, just go drop it like it's hot. When mostly women watching, women don't want to watch women. They really don't. Tell it like it is. I'll be like, look, if you got a group of dancing fellas at your event and a song come on, they know it, let them have the front row. Please let them have it.
So some of the stuff I can read some of the parts that Marquise read, the beginning part. I can agree with that. It's a lot of people that record videos, they be trash. Trash quality, trash videos. And the difference between videos that go viral, they're actual videos. All y'all going live. Stop going live. I told y'all. You got the whole room going live with the worst angles ever. You record yourself. You showing a fourth of the dance floor. Can't nobody see nothing.
I'm gonna tell you a video I hate. I hate when people video and it be moving, going from here to here. I hate that.
Yeah.
I hate it. I'll be like, get in a spot where you get the floor.
Yes, that's it.
Hey, right there. Don't quit moving. And then they take it off the ones where it should be on to show somebody over here that a lot of times don't want to be video. They trying to hide.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think that's another thing too. I noticed that at our local parties, a lot of people don't feel comfortable with being on video.
Yeah.
And the energy be different from when they know they're being recorded versus when they know they're not being recorded.
And people was bad at me originally when I made everybody sign that waiver. It was going crazy.
Especially older people, they don't like, you taking pictures of them or video and then without their permission and all that. They don't like that stuff.
Shit. They don't trust nothing.
Yeah. So that plays a part too.
You got to go to church and play sanctified. It can't be shown. Can't be shown.
That too.
They got to play. We say.
You got Miss Teresa doing Saturday booty. So hold on now.
Right. Yeah, a lot of them. Yeah. Cause I know when we recorded Saturday Booty one time, like all the younger people in the room, they stayed in the front of the camera. The older people that did do the dance, like they went all the way to the back of the room.
Yeah.
Johnson, is that you?
When we brought them strippers to the last event I had at who was that, Miami? Them old ladies was like, Carlo, it's gonna be no cameras in there, right? Like, yeah. They want to make sure they can go in there and be themselves. They want to act up, Yeah.
Whereas, younger people are more open to do that on camera, so that energy comes across easier versus people that's scared of looking crazy on camera, or they don't want to be seen on camera at all.
Yeah. You heard what Quan said? What Steph said? When Quan see a camera, he turned the rubber band man.
Yeah. Hey, so let me ask you this: do you think? I think Gail said the energy is not the same since 2008. You think social media has ruined some of the line dance stuff?
No, that's the people.
No,
because we always live.
It's the people.
The people that I came in that don't dance no more, them people know how to party. They know how to carry a party and a dance floor. Like they know how to rock. These people now, you could just look at them. It's like they just going through the motion to say, "Yeah, I know the dance. I got."
Yeah, they just out there.
It's between that and you got the other half of the people. They don't have no energy because they don't know anything other than the dance that they created. So they're sitting there bringing out an energy with their attitude because their dance hasn't come on yet. You go to an event and you're focusing the whole event on what you created and what you and when they gonna play it. That's gonna bring the energy down too.
That's true, but a lot of times like I agree with Stefan. We say get your ass to class because people will come and stand by me and request one song, and they would just stand by me until that song is played. They won't do
Yep.
any other dances until that one
Mm-hmm.
song is played. Like if that's the only dance you know, you probably shouldn't be coming to line dance event.
Or they walk around the room complaining to other people,
Like
bringing their energy down, complaining about what they feel the DJ is or isn't doing.
party cancers. That's what I call them, man. You just cancel to the party. But like you said, back in the when I started, man, it just seemed like everybody that came to the party knew how to dance. And they knew the dance. They killed the dance in their own way. They did the call outs, they did if it was hand gesture, they did that. They had the whistles, they had the bells, they had all that early. It was just live.
Yeah.
Nowadays, you could tell people now just want to get through the dance. Cause look, when you teaching at a workshop, soon as a person say that's the dance, they cheer. They be
It's a in
they
the
be
dance.
and and that's it. Woo! Like,
Well, you had also too another thing. People like to now. A lot of people come. They don't necessarily come to really line dance. They come because it's a safe space to party outside of the club. So they're not really there to really do what we do. They just it's a safe atmosphere where they can drink and do whatever and not worry about the things that you have to worry about when you go to the club.
and
So
them
you
the
also have a lot of those too. They come in just because it's a safe space.
and them the people always ones with the rumors and the damn starting the drama because they ain't got shit to
They ain't
do.
got nothing else to do.
But worry about who out there doing what, who with who looking at who. Did you
Who
see her?
walked off with who left, who walked out the ballroom with who, because
Who?
they sitting around, they ain't doing
Hey,
nothing. And
did you
it's
see her?
exacerbated when they drinking.
Did you see her fix his plate? Well, why? And
He
I'm
said how
saying
the
this from
rumors get started.
experience. Mothers get on girls call. They fix my plate because I be dancing. Why you go fix his plate? Why not? Because I'm dancing. They know
Yeah.
I ain't gonna eat unless they bring a plate to me.
I remember the first line dance trip I went with Steph and Mama T. And mind you, because I went with them, I got in for free for everything. All I had to do was like pay for my room or something like that. I got in for free. I didn't do nothing. And it happened because of Steph. Because I was there with him, I was there with him. That was my first time going, out of town. So when they had the food ready, he was on the floor dancing. I went and fixed his plate. I thought I was gonna get jumped. I cussed him. I said, "Don't you ever ask me to fix your damn plate again?" Because I almost got beat up. What the hell is going on in here?
Mm, mm,
Girl,
mm.
they don't miss nothing or what they think they see. Look, or what they think they see. And then they make up
Right.
their own assumptions and they be terrible. I'll be like, where you get that from?
And that's
I,
actually a second topic, Lala, the first event
Yeah,
experience.
I,
she
I,
she just jumped all over your second target, man. Just
I know, like,
Oh,
God,
oops,
tap dance all over that joint.
my
we're gonna
bad.
get to that. We'll get to that in a second.
Okay.
So, what do you think the community can improve with the social media, guys? Like, as far as you can, based on where we at now.
I
Mm.
think they do what they. It's hard. I want to say if they can make dance the priority, not be the only thing, but damn, can it be a priority now? It seems like it's starting to lose. It's starting to fall behind other stuff now. Like
Yeah,
when I came in,
yeah,
dancing was number one. You did the drinking. You want to see your friends. This, but now it's like see your friends, drinking, this sightseeing.
Well, I think a lot of the newer people don't understand why we have some of the old people that's been around for a while have that stance. They don't know where we came from. See it, and then it's frustrating to see it come full circle because when we started having our own events because the clubs ran us
Sneaky
out.
Snoop.
The
Yeah,
clubs ran us out. They didn't want us in there. They hated us in there. They treated us bad. They disrespected us. They did
yeah.
all type. We would start dancing. They would change the music, and we got tired. So that's why we started having our own events.
yeah.
So
So we know
that's
that.
where that came from. So it gets frustrating to the older people because they're like, okay, we moved away from that, and everybody is slowly bringing all those elements in that ran us out in the first place. And then you got the trail ride thing blowing up, and now all the clubs is accepting of it. And they was like, well, we've been around for 10 years, and y'all shitted on us. Damn, you know what I'm saying? It's that too.
But like you know how it was, man. We went to the party. Hell, I went to events looking for sessions. When I
Yeah,
get there to the lobby, when we get to the hotel, get ready to check in, get them know you see somebody out
yeah.
there dancing. You ain't
We
even check.
you wanted to hang out in the lobby. You didn't want to go out to eat because you wanted to see who was gonna come up with some new shit,
You
and you
stop
wanted to
your.
be one of the first people to know the shit.
Yep. I never went out to eat with my group. I told Mom T, yo, she know what I want. Bring me some back. I'll be headed out with them. I'll look, see somebody out there dance. I said, wait a minute, hold up. Hey, yo, hey, I'm going over here. Hey, bring me something back.
And it's crazy because I I feel like I came in on the tail end of like the hardcore dancers. And my first UC, I come into the lobby. Brooklyn got like 5 people over there on the side. I'm like, oh, what the hell they doing? Like people supposed to be checking in. Brooklyn Ed got 5 people behind him. He over there teaching them something. And I put my stuff there. I go over there too and jump in. Like it was like my first time seeing people like that.
Mm-hmm.
Coming from where I'm coming from. At this time, Richmond won't where we was at now. Rhonda won't teach me like that yet. You know what I'm saying? We
Mm-hmm.
had line dance more or less like that. We was still doing the ABCs. So I come in the lobby at UC. I'm like, what is going on? And it was a thing. He wasn't the only one doing that. Bernadette was doing workshops in the hallways.
Yeah. But
It was like,
that's how you
I'm
push
like,
your dances actually. Back then, cause now you gotta think, social media wasn't what it was.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Videos wasn't out there like so.
Oh,
The only way you
it
can really
wasn't
learn
no
to dance
phones
is
back
when you
then.
go see somebody in person and they teach you they dance to bring back where you was
And
at.
not only that, but the people that were that were the guest instructors, they taught the same dance across the country for over 6 or 7 months.
Man, preach that, boy.
They didn't. You don't have to have a damn new dance every time you teach somewhere. You don't.
Exactly.
I talked to somebody today. They said, should they teach a certain dance at Flavor or make up a new one? I said, nah, teach that.
I know you talking about because I told him the same thing.
And yeah,
I told him the same damn thing. Hey, do not teach nothing new.
2 hours
Teach
about
some of
that.
you
I
already
said,
got.
That's
I
right.
already know
Like
who
I
you
said, it's
talking
so
about.
many dances out now. It ain't. It.
Teach some of you already running.
Some of the energy is because everybody is doing their own separate thing, and when we all get together, you can't really
It's too many
gel
dances.
together because
So I said,
everybody doing something different. Versus we learn one dance, that dance stayed hot 6, 7, 8 months. So by the time we had a big event, everybody knew the dance.
and that's why I said, like this, you see the last voting. I was talking about that Northeast region. It was one of the hardest regions to vote for because all the dances that was nominated were hot dances, but they came out at different times. And since we so like microwaves, the dance that was hot early in the year didn't stand a chance against the dance that came out later in the year
Yep.
because people moved on so damn fast.
you see
Mm-hmm.
timing.
When
The vet-
Yatis came out with her joint early in the year, her joint was on fire.
look, the veterans that win all the time, they know exactly when to put a dance out. They
Yeah,
know.
To
they
make sure
put
it
that.
hit the ballot.
So
That's
They'll
true
put that
shit.
joint out late
about
August,
so to
early
build up, it's on their
September.
mind. That's the one they gonna vote for. They know.
Mm-hmm.
But
They'll tell you.
it's crazy, bro.
Hey, do you think the size of the venue has to do with the energy in the party? Because like Flavor, everybody keep telling Flavor they need a bigger venue,
Pick up
but
place.
Flavor's energy is always
But
off the
I
chain.
do believe there is sometimes your place can be too big. Of course, we know it can be too small to the point where it's uncomfortable. But sometimes your place can be too big, where everybody's almost feel like they separated in their own little world at their tables. I
Well, hold
do
on, wait,
believe
time
that.
out, time out. Speaking of, let me read. I don't want to get too excited about too many of Marquis posts, but let me read that one right here.
Oh,
About the
he must said your name.
He said not to brag on Carlos too much, but his beginner's ball stays packed and the floor be lit with energy. Meanwhile, at some other parties with beginners, intermediate, and advanced dancers, the vibe just ain't the same. Do beginners bring more energy than other levels? Mm.
I believe some of the when we started with the separation of naming the levels of dancers, because that wasn't always a thing. That some of that has been breeded throughout individual classes when they get to an event. It's almost like it's the beginners versus the intermediate versus the advanced. kind of vibe that comes off sometimes at parties.
That's
And
the worst.
but like Stefan always say, I put the onus on the instructors though.
Oh, always.
Yeah, but being that we don't have no formal thing in place to instruct instructors, they gonna keep doing what they want to do, and we gonna keep getting these results because
Because
don't nobody want to call nobody out.
there's
And
people in my class
Call them out.
that you see in Tammy's class, that you see in Rhonda's class.
mhm.
You can see the same people in all these classes. So
But it all comes down to motive to why you have the classes. Yes,
yeah,
Carlos, you do what you do, and you see people that is a little hungry and want a little more, and you send them off. 80% of these instructors out here is not doing that because
They
they
don't
got
do that.
different motives. They got motive. I need this number in the class so I can make this amount of money, or I need this, or I need that. And it's not about dancing and making sure people can move around the way they need to.
Or they don't want to go nowhere because they know if they leave, other people gonna follow. That's
Right.
how it works. So they keep them boxed in.
Yeah.
They keep them sheltered from what's really going
They
on out
keep
but
them
my thing
boxed
is,
in. They don't teach proper terminology. So of course, if they students do try to venture off somewhere and they go to a class where they teach terminology, they don't get what they talking about. So to them, they're a horrible instructor because they're not getting what they know, what they're familiar with.
But let me answer Marquis' question. Marquis, that ain't exactly true because go to the DMV area.
they be
Yep.
They
lit. They be
they
lit, bro.
they energy be up, bro. So no, that's not in Cali. Actually, when we went to Cali, them people out there, energy was there.
Them fifth Sunday brunches, bro.
Oh,
Yep.
Them Jones crazy.
go,
And you
go,
can
go
play
to
the
DMV.
exact same playlist every time at the brunch,
They
and they
gonna do
gonna have the
that.
same energy like that's the first time they ever did the dance.
Well, my month they gonna holler. They gonna do it the way it
They
go.
gonna do the
Red,
call
red.
outs. They gonna do the whistles. They gonna do the
They gonna have to.
yells.
They gonna have to. Yes. So
BDD on Thursday, all that shit, they be lit, bro. All
Yep.
they be lit, bro.
they had
Every
it.
single time, like it's
But the
weekly.
instructors train them like that from day one too.
No, the thing about it is you gonna get ran off the floor. If you out there bullshitting, you gonna
Yeah.
you ain't gonna be comfortable out there. You gonna bro. People going 100 miles an hour.
A to Z. How we say your name? Lala had a good teacher.
I did. I have multiple good teachers, and I also asked people that had been around for a long time how they did what they did, and when they came to my event, what could I do different, and didn't get upset about what they said.
That's key. The last thing she said, that's key. She didn't get upset about what was given to her, whether it was what you wanted to hear or not.
And I implemented those things as long as it worked for our crew. If it didn't work for our crew, I ate the meat and threw out the bones.
But see, that's the part right there. So I've heard hundreds of stories in line dancing. And it's so funny. A lot of people started their groups because somebody gave them some advice they ain't like, and they left and just started their own shit. They said, you know what,
hmm
fuck it. I'm gonna do it my way. Instead of
But,
taking the
but
critique
look,
and
if people left that easily, they was already wanting to do that anyway. Trust and
They're
believe.
just looking for a reason.
Yeah, they're waiting on the reason. Don't.
hmm
now
It's like this. It's like here. We all started in one big class. Well, actually, it was two big classes. But the situation out here was they wanted to stay on one level, and the only way we could get, another level taught in the area is by us starting a class. So we started a class, but not in and not in competition with that class. We had it on another day, so everybody could come to both if they wanted to, and it grew from there.
Hold on 1 second. We got 48 people watching on Facebook, but only 9 shares.
what's going on?
Share,
Yeah,
share
all
the,
48
share the.
people can hit share.
Hey, hit that
Y'all
share
can hit share.
button.
What they
And all
do?
the rest of y'all on YouTube, y'all know what to do. Click that
Hit
like
the
button,
share
share,
button.
subscribe, baby.
But
So also back to the social media
hold on.
part.
You know how this podcast works, man. Anyway, it don't matter how many we get tonight. Most of them gonna look at it later on because they don't want
Yeah.
to be seen that they saw it.
They don't want to be.
Mm-hmm.
That's another part of social media, right? They be
We
hiding.
we don't know. We know you watch it. Oh, well, come on, do it the first take. Get it over with now. Tomorrow gonna be 300 views. Be like,
Who that? Nisi? She said, and the guest at the beginners ball and mixed group. Oh yeah, I try to do what I do. You know what I'm saying? But back to social media. So when it comes to like your classes, I know Stephon has an online class, like a virtual class. Do you think you pumping that enough, or you good? Like, do you think you need to be more active with the promotion of that? Because that's actually an online class. So, do you think online promotion would be kind of need to be beefed up a little bit, or?
well, it could be, but I'm just the type I don't want to do. I ain't gonna do it so much. That's just me. I figure, you put it out there, people gonna, they come, they come, they don't, they don't.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We've been
That's
after
it.
him for years about it. So yeah.
I can do better. Mm. And then you're right. I see certain people who do be out there a lot, and I know good and well. I be like, they should not be the ones. Everybody
Yeah.
think
So you gotta do what
ones
you
that
gotta do.
be-
that's what we get on him about. Like
That's what we talking about.
you got the talent and the gift. You should be in the forefront. It's too many others that's in the forefront that kind of don't know what they're doing, but because their marketing is on point, they're
marketing
getting out there.
great.
Hey,
And then I feel bad about that. I'll be like, oh God, but
even in the music games like that, like the people
Mm-hmm.
with the most talent is not working. They just doing what they do, what they love.
Mm-hmm.
They don't want to put no energy in nothing else. But the people with less talent be working hard as hell on the social media, promotion stuff,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and they the ones that getting the Grammys and shit. You like, God damn, what the?
Yeah. Yeah. That's how it's happening.
what stigma you talking about, Marquis? Which one that hinders me? Don't unhinder me, Marquis, just so you know.
I said, how
I
the
mean,
hell
I mean,
sexual you get album of the, get nominated for album of the year?
I said, think about this. Think about this. Every year, there's nobody that teach at more events than me. Nobody, except maybe Ronti. That's it. Nobody. And I turned down just as many as I accept because I can't make them all. If I could, I would. But YouTube just hard to hear. But he's damn good. So don't let that fool you.
They think the
They say,
stigma.
they say it's hard to
But
hear you on
that's
Zoom when you're
Marquise.
teaching.
That's what Stephon messed up when he didn't come on my junk and do that show. That's where you messed up at. We were gonna fix the. We were gonna put all that. It was gonna be settled. That stigma was gonna be settled, but he decided to do it himself in front of his own following, with people that already support him and love him. That it didn't do nothing. He should have did it with me. So all the people that don't watch your page and listen to you, when they've been able to be like, oh,
But
okay, that's what's
but we being honest, it don't stop me. I just don't push like everybody. Just look at it. I don't push stuff like everybody do. You don't see me out here. I stay
But
where I'm
it's
at.
not about that. It's about the community understanding what's what.
Well, they know what's what. I just clearly said.
No, they
I'm
don't.
oh, oh,
Don't you know what the word stigma mean?
listen. Even with a stigma, it don't stop nothing. I just clearly said, name somebody, name one who more booked than me, and I don't ask nobody to do nothing.
I
Name 'em.
mean,
I mean, even honest, you came to me on this podcast. I ain't
no,
come to you.
listen. Well, I know I just know because you got a hot mouth. That's all I got you. But I'm just saying, but
Well,
I'm saying the reason why I said that's not entirely a good point, because I feel like for a while the same people be getting booked. If I'm gonna call it a spade, I feel like everybody want the same 5 people, and then most likely if they got other people, it's because they couldn't get the 5 that they wanted. I'm gonna call it a spade, because I was that person when I came out. Right,
who's
when I couldn't get the
name the
instructors that
five?
I want,
Name the five.
when I couldn't get the instructors I wanted or the DJs I wanted, I had to go elsewhere. And then this is where we at.
Name the five. Since you said the same five get booked. Name who the
The
five.
same the same 5 instructors that get booked.
Go ahead. I want to. Who is it?
You said
You,
name them?
Yeah.
You, Quan.
they travel together, bro. They all
I
at the
see.
same events
He
all
want-
year.
He,
They
he
travel
got.
together.
He ain't want to. I'm see if y'all gonna know the 5. He not top 5 though.
You said Quan not 25?
No.
I'm gonna say
Not the
I'm-
most. Not the most.
now. I'm gonna say you. I'm gonna put now current. I'm gonna put PJ up there.
There you go. Okay. That's
Robert.
Most of the time, wherever PJ go, Kathy be right there. But I'll just say PJ.
well with Pete. Yeah.
We'll say
Robert.
Robert.
he almost because it's
Him and Quan about the same. They
right
about
there. Yeah.
Rundy.
Brandy cause DJ and
Well, I'll
Tito.
say DJ. I'll look at DJ's next. I'm gonna name the DJ's next. We already know them. Let's see.
Probably John.
Not no more.
No, no more.
But when he used to be, dancing more.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, Small John. Yeah, he was out there. That's how we reference it, Small John.
Small John, like Big Luther, Little Luther.
Lil John.
Well, John will tell you that himself. He said he got big because he stopped dancing. He be DJing more.
Yeah.
Let me see. I look at my Lala. What's wrong with your reception? Just keep on there,
Man, she walking through the neighborhood.
bro.
No, you're not. It's
You
started
walk through the neighborhood
staticking
like you out
again.
there like a streetwalker. What you doing?
Oh boy, say you must stay in a nice neighborhood because it's dark out there. You out there.
30 at night, just walking around. You find you a high end streetwalker. What you doing?
Ooh.
Nice neighborhood. You walking.
Katisha starting to pop up everywhere.
I see her out there. She got the flavor jump. I said, okay.
Yeah.
Donald starting to pop up everywhere.
Cause it's so.
That's cool. I don't know, is everywhere.
Yeah, I be seeing. I be like, okay.
If they don't get Pete, they get him the host. Cause he just a dude.
Yeah,
He got talent with the mic. Period. So.
DJs, y'all already know DJ. We can't even name more than 5, bro.
We know at least top 3.
Yeah, it's the same people everywhere.
Okay.
So, but that's what I'm saying.
No, 4. I forgot, right? Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like that's true, but only because everybody trying to copy. The copycat world. People see the blueprint and they're like, "Oh, I want that."
That's true in some cases. You're right. But that's in everything, though. If something works, people, even in football, if they offense that works, they copycat. They might,
but it don't work like that though.
Yes, it do. Look at the NBA. Everybody want to shoot threes now.
Whoa! I'm talking about as far as it being successful.
The copycat. Oh yeah. Everybody copycat, but they ain't gonna be successful.
I can name 5 events that had a killer lineup, and it looked like. But anyway, so just because you got the same instructors as somebody else got, don't mean it's gonna be the same event. That's what I'm saying.
But nobody say bring the same instructors though. That's my thing. I'm not a proponent of that, to bring the same ones.
You can bring the same DJ. A lot of times it's who you as the host group or the host person. If people really don't rock with you like that, they don't care. You got Michael Jackson coming up in that joint. Like you.
That's true.
People not showing up, bro.
That's true.
You can book whoever you want to book. We see it all the time.
That's true.
That's very true.
I say Marquise be traveling.
Yeah.
And Chris from Flavor. That's all I can think of.
Oh yeah, Crispy all over the place. But yeah, it's like I said, it's not that many. We can't sit here and name 40 instructors that's in high demand, right? Now we can name 40 instructors that probably should be in high demand that got some kind of quality that can, between stage presence, energy, cool dances, fun dances. But for the masses, people want the same few people, and if they can't get who they want to get, they're gonna go get somebody else. I can post 10 flyers on my screen right now. Y'all be like, damn, it's the same damn. Matter of fact, the first half of the year, I traveled to 4 events, and it was the same damn lineup. Steph, Quan, Janine, every event I went to. It was
Well, yeah.
like,
Well, I know for our events, we haven't had the same people every time. Matter of fact, we only have one, and we do it on Friday night so we can get it out the way and we can focus the rest of the weekend on dancing.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, so when you start seeing trends, and then these new groups coming out, they trying to do the same thing. Who they got? Who they got? Oh, we gonna get them today. Like, yeah.
Yeah. So I think when our first event, I think who we had? T-Pain. Our first weekend event, I think we had T-Pain as an instructor.
No, you
No
did.
doubt, Mickey. No doubt, Mickey. And so that's why I kind of went to that lane too. I kind of like 8 years ago, I started. He said, you know what? I'm gonna start finding these instructors that's busting their ass, that ain't nobody giving them no love. And that's how I just came out the gate swinging like that. I always still incorporate some of the people that people love, like legends in the game, but we can always use our platform to bring other people up or spotlight other people that's not getting no shine.
Mm-hmm.
Two things can happen at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely do that. The ones that's now stars, most of they started over there at TCH. I can show the video proof. Like, yo, this one, we put them on the stage. Then it's this one.
Well, like you
Even
said, I mean, you know,
that's
TJ,
why I do the swag.
y'all
That's what
high fire, but it's other instructors out there too that's doing their thing. That's not a
everybody
part
know
of
that. Nobody said it ain't others out there deserve it. I know that. I mean, that's why when I do the swaggies, my swaggies ain't for the ones
Yeah,
that hitters.
I got
It's
you.
for the one. It's for the people that put in the work that get overlooked for the most part. So I get it.
I mean, you're not lying. I mean, you're not lying about the swag. I'm just saying,
Hey, so
you're not lying. I mean, I'm not saying you lying.
we're gonna talk about the emotions that came with that trophy too.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Bro had to put his sunglasses on. Like, oh my god.
The way he kept standing over there, near that damn award, I had to keep telling him to do stupid shit so he wouldn't see the award.
Oh, so he won't see his name. Oh, dang.
Oh yeah, they were right there.
He was right there. I was like, Carlos, give me some water. Carlos, I need this. I was just asking him for
But
random shit so he would leave.
look at Aaron. Aaron was one of the people I was getting ready to name, like up and coming, bro. They dancing over there though. They
Mm-hmm, they
dancing,
are.
bro.
Yeah.
I'll give a
615.
And he using social media too, real good.
Yeah, they doing because it's the perfect age though. See, they got that. They're not older. They're young. They dancing, utilizing social media just right.
Mm-hmm.
They even got the business side. They got the nonprofit going. Like they just,
Yep.
it's that's a perfect little mix right there. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they marketing their ass off. They had the Harlem Globetrotters up in there. They had like, damn. I saw a video like, damn, the Harlem Globetrotters at 615 Soul class.
Yeah.
Damn. They said they coming for TCH.
No, but for real though, stuff did give me with that joint because it's always good to be appreciated by your peers. People could say they don't care about that shit, but there's nothing better than the people that you really rock with that say you cool, bro, you good, like you doing your thing, like because we don't do that. We don't do that.
Yep.
It be people that don't be attached to you that give you the most compliments.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody don't even really know you for real. They don't know nothing about your story. They be the one that be give you your flowers and shit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I definitely appreciate it.
Secretly having, I don't like to use that word hating, but that's what people use all the time.
But they go back to what we were talking about in the beginning, man. All you gotta do is share somebody's video. If you see a dance, share it. Share it to your group. Let somebody else look at it. Maybe it might not be your cup of tea, but man, sharing it don't cost you a thing.
Come
Chop,
on,
they ain't share this video. Come on, share
come on,
it.
Aaron.
Well, a lot of
Yeah,
times when people
we up
share
to 20 shares
videos,
now. Look like
when people share videos, you have your page locked down. So even if you share it, can't nobody see it.
Yeah, why y'all private? Why y'all anybody watching y'all like that?
Don't
Stop
nobody
making y'all
care about y'all that
line dance
much.
is the reason I changed my Facebook page to public because I wanted people to be able to see the stuff I was doing in my
Yeah,
class.
that's why I changed my page to public.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Think
No, you
mine-
changed your page to public because you got booed up. You ready? You out the street.
Yeah, yeah.
Boy.
No, that's not why. I went. My page was public before I got with him. So y'all wrong and wrong.
That's what I'm saying.
No,
Like
but for
really
real,
said.
I be hating that you try to share something and be like, you can't because it's private page. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Your life ain't like that. Who is you private from? Like, bro, you wonder why you got 2 people in your class. You can't share nothing. Your page locked up.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
Thank you, Aaron. Yeah, but I get it.
Oh, they be dancing. I got people in my class. They be looking at the video. They be tagging me.
Yeah, 615 doing it. But I told them that. I knew. I said I like what y'all doing. Y'all remind me of us when we first came out. I like that. Keep doing what you're doing. Don't
Keep
change it.
dancing.
Don't slow down.
The
Don't
people
listen to
that's
them.
meant to be there, they gonna be there. Mm-hmm.
Don't listen to the ones in y'all area. Keep doing what you do.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Eventually they will come. Eventually they'll come back around.
Either they
Speak
gonna
it from
catch up,
experience.
either they gonna catch up, get left behind.
Yep.
Don't
Don't
look.
listen to the people in your area.
Don't listen to the people in your area. Nope.
Let me go back and bleep that out. Yo, he crazy.
Nope. Don't listen to none
Nah,
of it.
he's speaking
But
facts there.
I mean, the negative stuff. Let's say that.
Yeah, the next yeah.
That's what I mean.
Oh shit,
Nah.
dog.
Ones that tell if they encouraging you and stuff, no. But the ones that sitting there saying y'all doing too much, they gonna say that, man. Y'all think y'all this. Man, don't listen to that shit. Keep doing what you do. Don't slow
Yeah.
down.
You know who the people in your area is, Keanu? You know
No,
you know exactly who he talking about. He said, "Why am I laughing?" I know who he talking about.
I know. They
So-
know I know who they talking about. We done talked about it. And I mean what I said.
Ah,
I
whew.
know who you talking about.
Boy, them inside jokes, boy.
Because that happens everywhere. Everybody go.
Yeah.
757.
Keep going.
They went through the same stuff. They went through
We
the same
sure
shit.
did. We almost walked away. We almost left completely.
That's how bad it got, man. These people, well, when you do something different or you do more, rather than congratulate you, these motherfuckers really be trying to pull you back, man. Like make you feel like you doing something wrong. What?
Yeah, you gotta leave some people behind, man.
That shit would never
I mean,
happen.
and that's the thing. We didn't even really have to leave them behind. We just kept dancing. We kept doing our class, kept doing what we wanted to do. And what ended up happening is when we ended up in an event, matter of fact, it was a Baltimore brunch, ended up at a Baltimore brunch. And they saw the people that had attended our class, they was on the floor the whole time. And they were just, and that group of people was just sitting there looking, only had got up on the floor for one dance. And our classes was up the whole time. It came full circle. The next couple of weeks, some people start showing up in our classes.
I tell everybody that who start off, they be like, have a little clap. Like, no, don't worry about it. They will come. Black people don't like to get left behind. They don't like to miss something now. They
When
And they
see you
we
don't
doing
they don't
started
like to
our
something.
watch at events either. They sitting back watching like, damn, they dancing.
when we started
Y'all
our
know that too.
intermediate advanced class, we started with 5 people, and 3 of them was the instructors of the class.
Yeah, people gonna make a decision though, because that's kind of what I was talking about on the pod last week about. So because it's 2 things that's gonna happen. Everybody don't get that same situation where you talking about where, like, damn, they know dances we don't know. Some people just be like, I just ain't coming no more. Like some people gonna be, because some people like to be the shit, so they gonna stay home, stay local.
A lot of them like to be. Ain't no
A lot of them like that.
Where they know I'm gonna go to my local Tuesday spot and get it in and be that nigga in there, and they not gonna go nowhere. That experience is not gonna motivate them to let me go just take step on class.
hat sale.
Those are most. Come on, bro.
You
Come
dropping
on,
names
bro.
today? Damn.
Come
I'm
on.
to do it.
So, but most people are that person where they'll just be like, I just rather stay local. Now there are people that'll get that, they'll see that and be like, oh no, I gotta learn this shit. I want to come back and dance. You know what I'm saying? And those people that they will show up to your class. They will step outside their class they at now. But most people are going to be that person. Like if you go anywhere you go, the bigger community of people that don't travel in that line dance community than there are people that move around. So that's how we get to these parties. If you go to like Ronnie's event, you got 10 people from North Carolina over here. You got 10 people from Virginia over here, 10 people from, Chicago over here. But back in Chicago, there's 1,000 line dancers. They don't go no goddamn way. You know what I'm saying?
Chicago got more dancers in that area than any place except California. Them the
Yeah.
top two places.
Yeah, Cleveland too. Cleveland got they got line
We can
dancers.
talk about Cleveland. Look,
Cleveland got line dancers like 7-Eleven, and they got every corner they got a line dance class.
at
But they don't travel.
every bar dive
Yeah.
in the city.
But they don't
You
go.
name it.
I was thinking about taking a beginner's ball there. I said, I got 1,000 people here that don't go nowhere. But the thing about it is, you will find those people that's hungry. You just keep doing what you're doing. And they're gonna show up to your class like, oh, they're doing more over here. I want to get that. But you do have to get with the times, though. I go back to what we were talking about with social media. We're in an age of social media. Like Aaron and them doing, it gotta be a balance. You just can't dance no more. Somebody on your team, the week later that can't dance that good, she gotta be in charge of social media or something. Somebody gotta do it.
She on video duty in water.
Yeah. My girl Stephanie in my class, she hurt her foot. She said, Carl, I can't dance like I used to, but I'll do the door. I'll collect the money.
That's cool if you want to push your brand, but all they got, if they just dance, once they show up somewhere and tear the floor up, oh, they'll know.
Where I dance at?
They'll know. When they come in, who is them? Walking,
But no, they
fucking
gonna
up
say who is
and
them,
leave.
but they're not gonna tell them where they at. They be hating.
Just like Nick and them. I remember when I first saw them, the energy they had. I'm like, who that group? I didn't know they get down like that. I didn't even know they had dancing out there in Nebraska.
Omaha.
Of all places. Like, what? They
I
getting
got
down like
scared when I
that?
first met them. I was scared as hell. They got on the floor. They got in formation. I said, what
the in person is where you make a big impression though.
Yeah, definitely.
Man, you killing it. They know. They look. They hit the person beside them. They whispering.
They on there agreeing. Yes, a big community that don't go nowhere. Hey, so all right, next topic. Your first event experience.
It was my first
Who
event. I know my first line dance party experience. I'm trying to think.
You mean line dance party or weekend event? That's what I'm saying.
Well, I guess because you talking about fresh, it was a lot different back then too. So I'll just say day party, whatever, like party, like the outside.
Do both, first party and first event.
Okay, yeah.
Who going first?
I'll go first. Okay. My first party was at the Comfort Zone, and Tempest was leading that party.
Who?
Tempest.
Boy, I would get on that highway so goddamn fast. I had a crazy crush on Temp.
Yes, you did.
But go ahead.
Keep going down up there. Go ahead, La.
They dance every Sunday for 3 hours at a soul food restaurant. And that was my first experience. Because I saw them, I had went there for my birthday, and it hit about 5 o'clock, and then all of a sudden these people showed up and jumped on the floor, and the first dance they did was soul food. And I was like, what the hell is that? Like, because I had never seen it.
It's a real dance right there.
I was like, what is that? And that was it. I started getting online and started looking and trying to track people down and figure out who these people were. And somebody I work with eventually took me to Tempest class, and that was it. That was my first day party experience. My first event actually was TCH.
Damn.
It was a
I know.
summer.
I said your first.
Yeah.
Damn.
Because I mean, when I started, I was 30 years old, so I was still young. I was still fresh out the club. So while I enjoyed line dancing at the time, majority of the dancing was to like slow R&B or jazz. So I was like, this is cool, but I'm kind of getting bored. Is it more to it? I don't know if I'm gonna be dancing much longer. So my friend Kim Petaway, that she used to dance, she was like, I want you to come with me out of town somewhere. She's like, let's go to Greensboro. I said, what's in Greensboro? She said, it's a line dance event. I said, you go out of town to line dance? Like what is that about? Like, it ain't that serious. She's like, no, just come with me. And she took me to TCH, and I seen them in there. They was dancing the rap and Baltimore Club. And I was like, that saved me, because I almost left because I was bored. I was like, I'm tired of dancing the jazz. I'm tired of dancing the slow R&B. It got to be something else. Like, I'm 30, fresh out the club. I'm like, I want to still shake my ass too. Like, what's going on? And then I went to TCH, and they was doing all that, and that was it right there. I was all in after that.
But that's a crazy first event, bro.
It is.
You ain't say
But
you
I
ain't
was
warm up to
amazed
it the
because
third
at that
time.
time, it used to be Steph, Anne Marie, and I wanted to say Miko. I want to say they used to do videos on YouTube. They was on YouTube back then, so they were majority of the videos that I saw when I looked online. So when I got there, I'm like, oh my god, it's them.
Yeah. Mm, mm, mm.
Yeah.
Chops.
All right. So my first outside of my class line dance event was they were having, I think it was third Thursday or fourth Thursday, something like that. Here. So I taught my class a lot of dancing. So when we got there, we was, you know what I'm saying, we knew most of the stuff that was going on. So I was like, all right, this was up. We can go everywhere. We're gonna be able to dance. You know what I'm saying? Because we in Memphis, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of older people in Memphis that's dancing, and they were playing a lot of older stuff that people can handle. I say my first full event was the first Capricorn Bash. And I'm in this world like, what the hell is that? What the hell is that? What's that? What's that?
I taught there.
So yeah, you taught the Candy Squirrel dance.
Yeah.
Okay.
Man, so I'm in that joint like, oh, I danced, but I didn't dance like I wanted to. So I'm like, oh, this shit ain't happening again. Anywhere I go after this, I'm gonna be able to dance as much as I want to. Cause man, at that Capricorn Bash, man, they were doing shit I ain't never seen before, heard before. I'm like, oh, we ain't gonna do this.
Yep.
Mine.
So it was a culture shock for real.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I thought I was big stuff, you know what I'm saying, in my city. I'm like, yeah, I can dance.
Yep.
My first day party had to be down in Raleigh, LDFL. When they used to have it at the first one at TJ's.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know nothing about. Actually, I had my own class, but we was dancing in the club at our club. You know, I would just teach stuff we doing in the club.
Yeah.
I found out they actually had line dance parties. I still didn't believe it. I said, line dance party? They're like, yeah. I said, did you do line dancing? Yeah. All night. Yeah. Yeah, nigga. All right. I went. Like I said, when I walked in, and they would teach dancers for 30 minutes, you know, some easy. Cause some people come off the streets. So
Yeah.
so they'll do a little 30-minute thing, get instructed. And I walked in and they was doing Bull City's dance to 1 in a million. I forgot what it's called. Tandra, what's it called? Put it in the comments. And
Is it Nikki Strut?
it's something strut.
Nikki Strut.
Yeah, that might be it. That might be it. And the way their feet was sounding sliding off that wood, rock. They had no music on. I know it's corny, but when I walked in, seeing like everything glowed and like gospel music playing, oh, I'm like, wait a minute, what is this? And I was hooked ever since. But I'm gonna say my first event. I'm gonna say the one that really made a difference when Ziggy moved to North Carolina.
Yep.
Ziggy had his first event, because that's when everybody came. That's when Nicole, Blue, Hassan, Silk, Linda Shula, Demetri, everybody came there. I
That's
was
why
like,
it's called the invasion, because it wasn't supposed to be an
good,
event. Everybody just like, I'm coming.
man. Jerome, everybody was there. That's
Mm-hmm.
when we met them all. I was going from person to person. I see somebody, there goes somebody, I run over there. There goes somebody, I run over there. And I never forget my experience. I danced so hard and I was so excited. I nearly died that night though. I was so
Oh
dehydrated.
yeah, you laid in the grass.
I about died. Just to impress them to keep up. I didn't miss not no dance. I ain't eat. I ain't want to eat. I ain't want to drink nothing. It was hot in that building. And man, Mama T said, come and eat some. I said, I can't. I gotta stay out here. I gotta dance. I gotta dance with them. They doing this thing. Get your feet wet. They doing this.
And
That
now
night,
this nigga don't run to see nobody now.
that day, hey, we got outside, got in that car, everything I moved cramped up. I even had to cramp my real cage. Where that was the worst one. When I breathe, expand, it hurt. So I had to take a little short breath. I thought I was breathing like that. My fingers were cramping. I ain't never known my finger to cramp. Right here. Like, damn, everything. I told them to drop me off at the service station. I laid on the cement. I said, and it was cool. The ground was cool. So I was like, I'm good, just like this. Y'all go ahead and go get something. Come back and get me. Well, we leave you out here. I'm like, man, just leave me right here. I'm good. I don't want to move because anything I move, cramp up my thigh, Charlie horse, my calves, everything. That night, when I got to my room, Lord, this big butt girl wanted to come up there. I said, I can't do that with you, Daddy. I mean, super butt.
I mean, he telling the whole story. What?
Like,
Right.
See, look, that's why I got him on the podcast. You know what I'm saying?
He telling the whole story.
Like, I ain't do nothing though, but she talking about, you ready? Ready for what? Nah, I can't do that. My mom would have killed me that night. But that was my experience. So.
My first, I can't remember which one came first, but I always have this hard problem between. I gotta look it up on Facebook. It's between H-Town Showdown and UC. I can't remember which one I did first.
Oh,
when I went to UC, it didn't feel like a trip because it's Baltimore for us. It's like only like 3 hours away. And I've always been a guy who traveled before I landed. So, but when I got there, Richmond went deep. It was probably like 20 of us. And before we went to the event, we got off the highway. We went to what's the name of that damn Cracker Barrel.
that's the official restaurant for line dancing back
Hey,
in the
look, we in Cracker Barrel. We got this big table, and people would tell you, it was so funny. Somebody came to our table, and I forgot who was sitting at the end. Lady came to the table. She was like, "Excuse me, is that the line dance prince?" Bro, so like this, it's like a little ongoing joke. People always say, "Is that the line dance prince?" But it was the first time I went somewhere and somebody like because locally nobody recognize your ass. So nobody give a damn about you. Like when you go somewhere. So yeah, is that the line dance prince? And I'm over there like, what the fuck is asking about me? Oh shit, I made it in life. You know what I'm saying? Somebody came over here and asked about my ass, nigga. I'm laid out here. So,
Nigga, we made it.
Come back home and realize you still ain't shit. But yeah, so going to UC, because my first one was the blizzard. We got snowed in.
You went to that one?
Oh, okay.
Bro, we talking about flights canceled. We stuck in the hotel.
Yeah, I remember that.
And this your first event. Like they doing dances. They dancing their ass off. And look, people don't know they was doing the beginner bash back then. The reality of it, nobody was in that fucking room. Nobody was in there.
Yeah, nobody would go over there.
Dari was over there DJing. It was probably like 8 people in that bitch. The other room was jumping. Like it was jumping. Now if you look at it, you see now, inner room might be looking more better than the goddamn the main room. But that kind of show you how the change in line dance has happened over the last, 10 years?
Hey man, they said you pulled up to TCH in a van that said Line Dance Prince, man. You gotta tell that story.
Rita said,
You said line dance Prince on it. I did. I used to have my logo shit on the side on my little minivan. Logo on the back. You really don't do me like that.
but Carlos, I don't mean no harm, but you didn't start the beginner. You weren't the first one to do beginner bass.
Well, no, I wanted the beginner bag. I did the beginner's ball, but no,
Do a
you
beginner bass.
already know.
Ain't that right? Ain't that right, La?
No,
That fake ass beginner's ball you had.
they say
Hey.
your joint lasted 45 minutes.
Well, I was 45.
Man, he ran out of songs.
It was an hour. He did beginner songs for an hour. He had an hour's worth of beginner
It was
songs.
2 hours. Nope, from 7 to 9.
Okay, you were okay. 2 hours. He had 2 hours worth of songs.
Hey, well, look, I tried.
He did. He said that on the mic. He said, "Well, y'all, I tried. I don't have nothing else." So
So either we can start back over with that music, or we can party.
Somebody said that was the best UC ever. Alexa. When I went to H-Town Showdown, that's my first time getting on a plane to go to a line dance event. And I was by myself. I went by myself, my first event by myself. And it was so much stuff I was exposed to on this trip that I did not think that it was so much coochie getting and goddamn this was like a trip. I was like, yo, line dancing like this? Line dancing
I heard a story about UW. You think that UWD, boy? What I heard.
I can imagine UWD was probably
boy.
When I saw the video of UWD when it was at the mall, I said, "Oh no, this the line dance picnic, right?"
Man, yeah,
This
that's what it was.
You said the Line Dance
line
Freaknik.
dancing community ain't nothing but a bunch of
Bruh.
grown kids
They
with
said
adult money.
They said it
That's
was
what
in
we
the
do.
hall, behind little things in the
Listen.
bathroom stalls.
All the videos you see of UWD look great, but you can't really see like how big the event is until you see that mall video. Like it was like, bruh.
Flash mob, yeah.
Bruh.
That was Indianapolis, I think. I think that was 2012 or 14. One of them two.
Oh my God.
So I missed all the good stuff, basically what y'all saying.
That's my one regret. Well, two. I didn't get to meet Dave Bush before he passed, and I ain't go to UWD.
Yep.
So don't worry. Stefan gonna try to make up for that on the cruise. The baby oil parties, all that stuff. We're gonna get it popping. We're gonna bring it back. So
I'm gonna be reading the Bible.
I'm saying I was about to say it, but they get Bible studies.
Mind my business. I'm not getting in no trouble. I'm staying to myself. Ladies, don't come to my room, balcony room C, 3C.
You see how if it's on balcony room.
Do not come up there. You're not invited. My balcony room I have by myself.
Like I said, some of these line dance events ain't nothing but orgies. Well, you need to start benefiting from because your business is basically based around this type of activity. We had a lady at the beginners bar in Richmond last time. She sold out of her toys at the vendor table. I said, God damn.
She sold out of what?
Her sex toys. We had a sex toy vendor. She sold out.
The time you're gonna say something, man. And Smooth, they sell their little stuff.
I'm still looking for the orgies and stuff. What room they in?
Sex toys. That's how we need more men in line dancing. How you sell out of sex toys? It's crazy.
No, we don't need no more men. Yeah, we do.
I brought strippers to the event. They like, why he bringing strippers? That shit was packed.
Hey, La, you remember that time when those strippers came? They was at the club, the little part right beside the ballroom, and they came and looked in there how all the women went crazy and went over there to the other side. Some of them married. Some of them married them strippers for real. They linked up and they got married. They moved down here. I'm like, well, damn. I'm from North Carolina. Real,
That's how you know he enough been in line dance. I'm trying to tell y'all.
real talk. Hey, I'm just saying. Nikki gonna come to TCH and she don't want to go back home to Omaha. I mean Nebraska. She don't want to go back.
Nigga, she come to the East Coast to get rap. I'm trying to tell you.
Over.
So speaking of that, so we did our first events. Now, how based on think about the state you were in when you was watching this, your first event, versus how you go to events now. Like, do you feel like you don't have that energy or that love is not the same as it was when you were going to that event?
Most events I be like this when I go. I'm just and not being funny, but it almost feel like I done so many events in my life. Like I'm like, oh man, let's get this over with.
So you found yourself going through the motions too?
Nah, but once I get there, once the party and the music started, I change. That changes. But just going in there, like, getting there, seems like all routine. I've done it so many times. Either I'm flying in, then of course, rent a car, whatever, driving to the hotel, checking in. When you check in, that's when you see people, start seeing them already. Hey, the hugs, taking pictures, the in this,
So you probably feel like a 15-year NBA vet. You took
Yeah.
all the fights.
Yeah.
You been to this hotel before. You same room, blah blah blah.
But that's why I like, the turnover I get, like with my group or my class, when new people come in, like just naming names now. Like say Whitney in my group now, say like Ebony. They'll be the spark to keep me going because I know they young, wide-eyed, like we were in the beginning.
They're excited.
So that feeds to me. The people that's been with me, we all like this, like I am. Okay, it's just another event. We're going to do this. But them young ones, them newbies, man.
So is there anything other than that can get you excited? Like maybe a first time event, like or first time going to a city, or like is there anything that can get you back to that?
Well, when I go to Flavor now, I'm be pumped. I'm always pumped Flavor. That I get up for. I mean, I get up, like I said again. I think it's just a routine of getting there. But like I said, once the party start, I'm good. Especially I'm just dancing. Now, what I come to realize, I have more fun at events where I'm not teaching or nothing. I ain't got to do nothing. I'm just there to dance. Because when I'm there DJing, of course, I feel like I'm, gotta work. Get things together, get ready for that.
Yeah.
Or when I'm there, if we, I'm always gonna be at the after party. So I go to the party, after party, and then it'd be like 3, 4 in the morning. Then I realize, man, I gotta get up, I gotta teach the ball. Workshop started at 10 or whatever. I'm like, damn.
That's a good question, Rita. So do you need to go to less events, Stefan? That's a good question because you could keep that fire. You show up to less stuff.
No, but like I said, I got people now that I feed off them. Just seeing them, I'm like, good. Thank God people come in waves for me. They come in waves. So
how do you feel now about, when you get to events, you have that same energy you had in that first one, or is it kind of like going through the motions?
Oh, it's me.
Yeah.
Oh, Chops. I guess it depends on the event. Most of the time, it's a group of people there that I kick it with. So I'm usually on the floor with the people I kick it with. So like I was at Get In Where You Fit In, Carlos and Teresa. We on the floor acting stupid. So that's where my energy come from because we on the floor doing stupid shit. Yeah. So if my people there, the people I hang out with, we gonna always get together and act a fool. So I'm always gonna be on whatever stupid shit we on, especially if I got that crown, the Apple crown in my system.
I'm always gonna have to cool it though. You ain't gotta worry about that.
But I think it's different because I don't see as many dance. Like the first time I was like, man, I need to learn this, I need to learn that, I need to learn that. I don't get that as much. I still see some old dances. Like, where the hell that come from? Like I just seen what's his name? Shan's time for the first time. I'm like, damn, I gotta learn that shit.
Sean
Yeah.
Tyler, what?
Well, Sean's time, not Shan, Sean's time. I just saw that for the first time. I'm like, oh, I gotta learn that.
Nancy's
I already learned it. Like, you said what?
What was that dance birthday? La?
That at TCH in the hallway.
Mhm.
In the yeah.
No, all of them. That's when we had the 24-hour party, and they still wanted to come in there and damn dance.
We broke into the
After
ballroom. It
a
was closed
24-hour
down.
party, that's
We broke
crazy.
into the ballroom so we could have room for everybody to learn that dance.
I was sweet.
The
When
All
I
right,
the
go,
time out,
hotel
y'all.
staff came and kicked us out.
Time out, y'all. Time out, y'all. I need y'all to understand what they just said. They did a 24-hour party.
Yep.
Listen to me.
24 hours. I stayed there
Listen
the
to
whole
me.
time.
24-hour party and then break in a hotel ballroom to have a after party. Y'all not listening. These niggas got problems.
That's how we were, man. Hey, John, and it was John Woodhouse, the one that posted on YouTube. I mean, on Facebook. So what a workshop, nigga. We just got to do.
but
Wow.
I don't think y'all understand how many dances can be played in 24 hours.
A
Like
lot.
that is great.
Leslie Green, debuted Anonymous Love at 6 o'clock that morning when everybody went to breakfast.
Damn.
And yeah, like, wasn't you there, Smooth? 24 hours from 1 o'clock that afternoon to 1
Let me get my
Saturday
calculator out.
afternoon.
Let me see how many.
And then had a night party at 8 o'clock that night. Oh, still at that party.
But yeah, that's what get me going, man. Still being able to see new dances, man. Stuff I ain't never seen before. And I think we need to tap into some of these older dances and go back.
Oh no, the
Fact.
older man. Oh,
Fact.
you see. I keep telling people, I don't say it to be funny. I don't say it to be mean. I just be honest. Like the older dances as a whole compared to the new dances as a whole, it don't compare. It don't.
It's a quality over quantity.
I mean, they have. If you take, okay, say we take 100 old school dances compared to 100 new school dances, them 100 old school dances would crush them. It's like
But
music.
y'all making quality dances. Y'all wasn't trying to rush out and put something out so you be the first to make a dance to the
Or-
music.
Or
or-
use the same
or-
five or six moves in different sequences.
Look, for the win on the water. That was nothing. The
Hey,
people who made
Carlos, wake up.
they made dance because they love.
I'm over here still
make
trying to
dance.
calculate how many dances that was in 24 hours. But like that's
And we
I don't
never
understand.
and what? We never played the same thing. Same
Bro,
thing.
yeah, I
did not
don't
get played.
understand. That's crazy, yo.
Never got played.
Yep.
The people who was there, am I lying?
Nope.
They know.
Nope.
24 hours. They thought we were crazy. Oh, y'all crazy.
Yeah, we
might,
were crazy. Would I
we,
do that now? Hell no.
you might be right. I thought about doing a camp in, a lock in at the ballroom. Everybody bring sleeping bags in there because we're gonna be in there all night.
Bro, listen, that's
Yeah.
if it's an average of 4-minute songs, that's
Mhm.
336 songs.
Mhm.
That
Y'all
sound
know
about
how
right.
many 336 dances, bro? It's crazy.
Yep.
At four,
That sound about right.
Plus
four
extra.
DJs.
Plus extra. They did extra after that. Like,
Yep.
Four
crazy.
DJs. They went, yeah. They went.
You said one DJ.
Four.
Oh, I'm about
Four.
to say, this nigga laptop I'm broke.
One day.
24 hours.
Yeah. John, Blues. Who was the other two? Was it Dollar 8 Mile? What was
Yeah,
the
8
other?
Mile.
Somebody else. Ronnie.
Yeah, Rondi. Yep.
That's right, because you won't DJ yet.
No, I
Nope.
don't DJ. I don't DJ.
Y'all don't even know that stuff on. Half y'all don't even know that stuff on.
Hell no. To be honest, even though I'm DJing now, I don't want to DJ at my event. I didn't want to DJ last time. They tell you that.
Man, your ass didn't even come downstairs. I'm like, what's the
I'm about
fun
to
there,
say,
man? Hey, I'm gonna be back in like an hour. Man, what the hell's the fun at? What?
Well, the time
10
he was
songs.
supposed to DJ on Saturday, I shooed him away because he don't get to dance at his event no more. And then,
Yeah.
it was a different situation. Mama T that was his first event without Mama T. Like, you got other stuff to focus on. I got you. Go, go.
No, it's just the fact that man said I was gonna be back in an hour. I'm gonna come back down in an hour. That was
Chop
about
told me
5
that.
hours later. Where
Chop told me that. I said no. He texted me, bro. I don't think he
I
coming
got
down.
I got caught up, man. Had some business down.
I
I bet
understand.
you did.
I held you down, bro. I'm just saying, you said you were coming, you didn't, but I held you down, bro. It wasn't no big deal.
Kyle was a professional, boy. I said, "You good? Yeah, I'm good, man." He said, "All right, I'll be back." I wait on him to call me. If he called me and say, "Yo, what's up?" He'll text
But
me.
no, Chops ain't get a chance to check in, bro. He came in straight off the goddamn.
What? I didn't realize that till he said, "I ain't even checked him out." I said, "You didn't." Damn, I feel bad now.
Nigga had his clothes and everything right there. Nigga smell
I
like
feel bad now. I ain't know
Like,
that.
I need to go take a shower, bro. Something.
That nigga still smell like airplane.
But look, by that Sunday though, or no, Saturday night, he said that famous line. He said, "Man, I ain't never missing."
Oh, that's my shit now. I'm coming back. Because the energy, man, the energy was good, man. Everybody was dancing, everybody, you know what I'm saying, getting along, wasn't nobody on no bullshit.
Man, I ain't
Chops
never
left
missing
me.
this.
He tagged me in. He hit my hand, said tag you're it, and left. Just left the DJ.
All right, man. Shit.
I like that. Even though he said the same DJs out, I said, well, I'm gonna roll with that again. You know, just make sure it wasn't luck. Maybe it wasn't luck. I said, well, no, that's really a good team there. They really get down. They mess together. Live with
Yeah,
that damn
you
list.
know why I got y'all up here. I appreciate both of y'all. Chops and Carlos, because y'all was helping me with them mixers and stuff. Because I don't know how to use that stuff. I
Yeah.
just play. Play what I want to play. I don't know nothing about that stuff, and y'all was helping me out and showing me how to do stuff. So I appreciate that.
We gonna get you straight with the software though. We gonna.
Man, you're gonna be an
I
official
got the
DJ. We're
I
gonna have
got
you
the
a turntable
software
and
now. I
everything,
got
bro.
the software. I ain't got no. I got to get a mixer.
We're gonna get you a mixer.
Yeah, you can get you one for the low. I got some extra ones laying around the house.
With that list though, I come back. I'm thinking I'm gonna do my dances. Oh, damn, you know what I like. Yo, we're gonna do. She done played that. What? Yo,
Yeah, I didn't give.
Oh,
Oh
I
yeah,
told
you
him.
were
I
missing
said I
dances,
don't give
dog.
a. Yeah, I told him. I said I don't give a damn about this being your event. I'm gonna play what I'm gonna play. You better be out there.
she played what? No, she did. I played that a long time ago. Well,
Yeah, we already did that, buddy.
you fine.
Yeah, you be like come to the event late. You can't do that shit when I line there. You better.
Nope,
You
I don't wait for nobody. I don't care if it's your event. I don't wait for nobody.
God damn.
She ain't worse than 8 Mile, boy. I ain't gonna never forget. 8 Mile came. The first dance he played. What was it? Was it no, it wasn't Grad. That's what the first one I played that night. GOOD. That's the
Yeah,
first
that was the
dance he
hottest
played.
dance out right there.
Out the gate.
Oh,
God damn, he ain't wait for nothing.
You said out the gate.
gonna start that. Where do
You
we
supposed
go?
to warm up, man. You can't warm up.
GOOD. When the music came on, this how everybody looking over there like.
Yeah, I ain't even stretch yet, boy. Let me stretch.
You just taking the sound, right? This ain't a real. No, you playing it to dance. Where do we go from there? Shit. Yo, where do you go from there?
Man, he was trying to get out of the way. He knew people were coming to request it, so he like, I'm gonna play this shit now.
Look, I love 8
Don't
Mile.
bring your ass up here.
I love 8 Mile to death, but one thing about 8 Mile, he do not gauge the crowd. 8 Mile will play. I literally told him I was sitting beside Miko. Said, "Okay, I'm on my way. I'll be there in about. We just in North Carolina. We'll be arriving about 30 minutes. Okay." This nigga played the seat. I said, "Didn't you still be in 30 minutes?" Okay, we let that go.
He just know it's a hit. I'm playing.
Nikki was there, but they weren't down there yet.
Yeah.
He come playing Nikki. I said, "Yo, she ain't hit, bro." He just playing. He didn't care.
But see, it's a lot of DJs like that though. That's why, like, a lot of people been burnt over the years because people can have the music, but they don't have what it takes to understand who there, who not there.
Mm-hmm.
Who can be somebody, even if the choreographer is not there, who know it. The beat and
Yep,
stuff.
that's important. Yep.
Yeah, so
Hold on, Keon, I don't think that's funny to bring that up. We can leave Bride or Chucky. We can leave her where she at. We ain't got to bring that up. Anyway, continue. There you go. You got them comments, boy. Okay. they ruthless.
Lala, he said Lala would have you running from the room. I was watching the live, getting dressed, and was like, shit. That's funny. That's the one good thing about Denicia, John. I did that a couple times. I'm in my room chilling, and some came on. I got enough time to go downstairs. I get downstairs in 45 seconds.
Yeah,
But
I'm gonna
speaking
get
of
y'all
DJ
again this year.
that don't watch you know what, burn me up? Like when I see a DJ, okay, they start like say right now if they did a party today. So the party started at say 7:30, whatever. They getting going. They will play something like So Sexy right then. And I'm like, what?
That's crazy.
Are you crazy? Why are you playing that now?
That's
I
crazy.
even say this. It was a Friday. I said, why are you playing that on Friday? That's a Saturday main event.
People don't know how to
That's
open.
a Saturday dance.
They don't
Yes.
know how to open.
But
They
so
don't know how to be
Saturday is
open.
when everybody will be there. A lot of people don't arrive till late Friday. They'll get off work
Mhm.
or whatever. They can't come to Saturday. So I'm like, yo, the hottest dancers, you say that was Saturday. Man, they be so quick to get them dances out the way.
That's why they
Even
be playing back to back. I'm gonna play it Friday and Saturday. No, nigga.
Mm-mm.
even
That's
when
why I stick to my little
regular
niche. I stick to my little niche. My little niche is I'm gonna bust your ass with these classics.
So other dances that you can put out. See, that's the thing. A lot of people don't have a big vocabulary of dances, under their belt. They
Mhm.
only know but so many. And that's what they expect you to keep playing for them. I'm like, so I say,
No.
you better get your ass in class and learn some stuff. I'm telling you, because
Mhm.
Yeah, we're not gonna play the same thing. It's a 3-day weekend. We shouldn't hear the exact same dance. I know it's one or two. It's gonna be a handful that's gonna
yeah,
bleed over to every day, but every day should not be the same thing.
Yeah.
yeah.
And then you also gotta know, like, if Saquon say I ain't coming to Saturday, stuff like that. Friday we kind of be easy on. Not gonna go too heavy with the Quan stuff. Kind of people whoever arriving that day, make sure we can get the opportunity to dance to their shit. It is a lot of stuff people don't know. People just think I got the music, I can get
Yep,
it done, and it don't
that's
really
true.
work like.
Or DJs that don't know how to have a flow. Like
Oh God.
you can't do So Sexy and then play Intensity next. Like what are you doing? Like what is happening?
Play to it in that area right there. 757 if I had some, then then go there. But damn,
Yeah, you kind of gradually increase the speed.
back to slow, back to enemy. You all over the place, ain't you? You know,
Mhm.
back.
Yeah, it's an art to it. And even in the regular DJ world, like outside of line dancing, a lot of people don't know how to be an opening DJ. So it got to a point where some DJs be like, bro, they got a whole list. Don't play none of this shit, bro. Because people will come in that joint and play all the hits, and then when the headliner come up there, he like, bro, what you
That's
Yeah. I know when all of us was working together, what I did, I stole a piece of notebook paper from Rondi, and everything that y'all played, I wrote it down so I wouldn't repeat it.
Yeah, yeah. Mhm.
Man, that's what you supposed to do though, man. You're not supposed to be repeating
Or
dances.
even when I went upstairs, I would just watch Denisia's live so I could, catch the stuff that I missed so I wouldn't, repeat it when I came back down.
And I did that when I had the DJ in Nashville. I'm on the road watching Denise's live because Ronnie was DJing first. So I'm like, all right, when I get there, I ain't gonna play nothing Ronnie done played
Mm-hmm.
already.
when you start playing something. He already played that.
Like, dang.
Now I got a remedy to that myself. This is what I tell people. Because usually when you do got multiple DJs, it's hard for them not to overlap. It's gonna happen one or two times.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I say with me, I tell them, so if I play something that somebody played already, then I'm gonna mix it. I say, well, it ain't gonna sound the same. Just calm down. Add another beat to it. Watch. You'll see. Just calm down. You hear pressure, it ain't gonna have that music to it. It's gonna have the words. Ain't gonna have that music though. And do it again.
Nigga said stuff on my ass up
Yes,
on Friday night. He understood the assignment.
Yeah. I knew that. I just hate I wasn't the DJ sad. I was like, oh, I don't want to bleed over into Saturday, but I said, no, this is my chance. I want to get them a little something, because they were working hard. They were working. You know what they were doing. Carlos, you was there.
Yeah.
And look, I was being funny. I said, look, they working. I'm gonna play something there and watch them run to the floor.
Run to the
That's what I
floor.
like doing. Yep. I like doing that. I said, I'm gonna wait. They got their hand full carrying something. I said, I'm gonna play something one of their dances. It's a good time now. Just watch them look back at me like, yeah, and run out there. Yeah. I do that to people. Like if I knew Tops, he think he gonna go somewhere, and I know his dance. He got his dance. I see him put his coat on. I just wait. And wait for this song. I said, man, hurry up, song, get over with so before he leave.
Fuck him up.
Just see that look. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He laugh.
Oh shit, I did that at the after party. Y'all finna go home? Let me go and play this real quick. Damn, Chop. Oh, let me get you with this. Don't go nowhere.
Like, yo, I dance all night. That's right. Oh, like,
Hey, your ass didn't stop dancing. I don't know how your ass danced that long at the damn after party.
I
Boy.
don't know what else. Look, my people so concerned. Like my class, people in my class, they know my knees. Like, look, you need to stop because you know your knees. You ain't gonna be able to have class and this and that. I said, I'm good.
Look, you saw he missed the second after party because of that shit, nigga.
No, it wasn't that.
Oh yeah, he coming second after
Wasn't no
party.
wrong with me. I was all right. I just knew something told me if I went that night, I would have hurt something. So I said,
Oh yeah,
I said I'm good. I said Friday was good enough. And plus I fell asleep.
Shit, we was out there longer the second
I
night.
fell asleep in the chair. I fell asleep in the chair eating. That does nothing. But those I woke up.
I was talking cash shit. Your people up there fucking dances. I said, y'all lucky Stephon ain't out here.
Damn. I said, let me go. I had off my shirt. I'm like, where my clothes go? They ain't going nowhere. Let me lay it on down. Ooh, Tops, you told that after party. I ain't even that night. I was like, it seemed like that day, that party was just for me. Cause I seen like everything he played was my favorites. I'm like, wait a minute.
Oh, my bad,
I
man.
don't want to dance no more. I said,
Your ass didn't stop dancing, did
I
it?
said, this is my last one. What? It's like you be talking to me. Steph, what? Huh? Calling me. Let me go out here and let me do one rotation. I ain't no doing the whole thing. I said, all right, this is it. You play something else. What? Oh man.
That's funny.
I appreciate it. You made the event for me. Thank you. I appreciate that.
He said you made the event.
I appreciate that,
For me,
sir.
he did. Cause we know, come on now. Everybody talk about it.
we ain't gonna talk.
It ain't the same. Look, it ain't the same like it used to be.
But I already told you what time it was when it was going to get.
Like when you used to go, it is not the same like it used to be. And I'm like, man, what's up in here at the party? Now the after party's still jumping.
It's definitely I like the energy there. Though. It's like a big family. You know?
Oh no, it's always been that.
What the after
No,
party?
it's the part. It's the event in general.
It's still gonna be that, but
The dancing ain't the same.
it seemed like he forgot about his day ones, basically. Cause them the ones complaining. Like, yo, bro, why we ain't getting nothing? Real talk. People was in there sleep. I remember first year, Demario was asleep. Demario was literally asleep.
You talking about last year?
Nah, yeah.
Last year, last year, sleep beside us. Well, she was partially asleep because she slept, but she was beside that cooler I brought. She was kind of, between that cooler and,
Yo,
it didn't
I'm
help.
like, come on, man. Right. But, you know what it is. I'm always gonna go though, cause that's my boy.
But I tell people like you got to be able. Like I can go to an event and it be blended, like you said, like a 2-2-2, or even even if it's less than that. But you got to be okay with either stepping up your game, learning more dances, or if you don't know it, be cool with it.
Yeah.
And because the thing is, people be so quick to complain when every damn song being played, you don't know it. Like chill out, chill out, bro.
Forget all that. Hey, as long as you bring the cooler with you, I'm gonna be there.
You know the big example. I'm gonna tell you the big example that happened there. Sad to say, it was at the cruise, the party, the land party before the cruise. I forgot where it was at. I think Miami.
Okay.
Yeah. And The group from St. Louis, T. Will and them people.
Oh, we already know how that went down.
It was there
Oh.
early. They was getting all their dances played. When Rondy was a DJ, as soon as we got there, Rondy told him, "Now I'm finna switch. I'm gonna play 2 beginner, 2 intermediate, 2 advanced." Well, he played they stuff again, but as soon as he played them 2 intermediate and then advanced, they were gone. They
But
left.
you already know the meeting that we had on the ship, though. You already know the meeting they had.
They
Can I
ain't
bring
even
out
last that
the
whole
DJ?
2-2-2. They said, "The hell." I'm like, "Really, y'all? Y'all been dancing all night? I seen y'all dance."
Yeah, you sit down for 2 dances in the mad. It's 2 dances. It's 6 minutes.
6
And
minutes, yeah.
you mad as
Yeah.
hell. God damn.
They left. I'm like, I
Can't
watched
be
them
that
get up,
self-
walk out.
Can't be that self. Like these events now getting too big. Like you can't be that selfish, bro.
Yeah. Everybody not
If
gonna
we're
get
being honest, most people that are dancers alone are inherently selfish.
I'm selfish to the point where 10
I,
dances
I
know,
agree to
I'm
that.
owning them 10 dances I know. That's my selfishness.
Oh, we'll run. I know what dances now get them to run too far. I sometimes do that too. Just see them talking. I say, "Watch this." I literally said that on Glue in Omaha.
Yeah.
Somebody said beside me. I said, "Look at Coach. Watch this."
Bro, I
So
was in the middle of a whole conversation. I was like, yeah, man, you trying to go on a cruise, you gotta go to www.
I said, "Watch it. I bet I'll make a run. Watch it." Nigga took off. I said, "I told you." But I pretty much know that about people that I know. I know they dance. I know they dance they love.
Yeah.
And I know how to play on that. Like, okay. That'll be the dance I play when you think you're gonna leave. Oh, he think you finna go? Okay.
I'm like that, man. You can't tell me what your favorite dance is because I'm gonna remember.
Yep.
I'm gonna
I
remember
know
it.
with La. I say, well, La thinks she goes, well, I play fan of a fan just to piss her off. Look, and don't look at her because I know she's looking at me, so I look away. That's how I would do you.
Not you stole Brandon's dance. It's your dance.
Yeah, she claimed that. Oh, for me.
Oh, we claim dances again. Is that what we doing? Are we allowed to claim dances, or we still banned from?
That's a one-time scenario. That's a one time.
I don't think nobody gonna take it that far.
You can steal mine. Anybody want to steal my dance? It can be yours. Small fee, $4.99.
Trust issue.
I'm taking trust issues then.
Hey,
Now Corn already got trust issues. That's it then.
You can take that back. Quan over there on that side. Now Quan doing other dances now.
he said, take off.
I said I can get trust issues now. I can have it now.
He not doing.
Cowboy Corn.
Wait on to see that horse. Wait on to pull up on the horse. Black horse with ATL.
He gonna have a horse at the beginner's ball.
Well, you already know. I got the horse and carriages coming. That's gonna be so sweet, bro. Oh my God. I'm trying to take the theme crown. You gonna see the horses outside? You be like, what the?
Well, I'm gonna say this: I ain't never going to trail riding yet because I seen them dudes with their shirts off, and I'm like, okay, I got to work out first of all.
You saw the video that Trump posted yesterday?
Yeah, I saw that shit.
Like 8 niggas they out there before.
Saw them buff niggas. I'm like, wait a minute, we don't stand a chance.
Man, you gotta get back in shape, bro. We gotta get back in the gym,
I'm
Doc.
gonna be out here hating for real. Damn, that nigga.
I'm gonna show y'all this. I found this picture today when I was at my mama's house. I was like, yeah, I gotta get back in shape. I don't know if y'all can see that shit.
Well, you go back when you was in the military?
Wait a minute, who is that?
Yeah. Hold on, let me see if y'all can
Who is
see.
that?
Y'all see that?
That ain't Chops. That's
I'm gonna post that shit. I like, yeah, I gotta get back in shape, dog.
Top
Damn.
Okay.
Yeah, bro, I gotta get back in shape, bro. I gotta get back in the gym, man. You know what I'm saying?
Well, when they damn dude, I'm like, wait a minute. Oh, it's too many.
So I go to the trail ride event, take my shirt off.
1 or 2 of them, we can overtake them. What? They made them. Like, wait.
Moochie got the same picture. Moochie said when he was in the military, he was Moochie.
Yeah.
He said after the military, he was Big Moochie. I said, damn, Mooch.
What was all them shining baby oil?
Yeah, they do be greasy.
Let me get my damn baby oil out. We want-
I try to tell y'all, lady, I talk shit about that trail ride. Them niggas out there waiting on y'all. Y'all waiting. Ain't no niggas at the goddamn line dancing.
Yeah, they didn't trail right. I've been kicking dust.
I'm going trail ride for the Dukes.
Bruh, they over there too.
The
Them
Dukes and
jump,
Boots.
it's a win-win for everybody over
Man.
there.
Ladies though, them ladies.
You say everybody get a win.
Hey,
It's a win-win. Everybody that go experience it the first time, they all come back with the same story. It be all be right.
I done been. I just ain't told nobody. Reason they over here, you know, they've been doing it here for years.
You say he didn't win, he ain't told nobody.
They got membership and everything.
Plus, they come here to the club up here, like Boston. They be up here. They be right up in there. For real. Got a group up here in
That might
Greenport.
be a new joint right there.
DJ Cleaves, his little group he bring with him.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
North Carolina, yeah.
Yeah. Know all about him.
Somebody called you a traitor in the comments.
That's it. That's it. You're a traitor, man. Damn.
DJ Cleveland be here August 23rd.
I ain't sold out yet, Gail. Not yet. Not yet.
That's the weekend after the cruise.
I'm
Yeah.
waiting on anybody else to sell out, Gail, so I could be the last one. So
They be at he'll be at Mill Point Park. Matter of fact, him and what is his name? 803 Fresh, whatever his name is.
Speaking of July 1st, y'all got 5 days, man. In 5 days. Registration open for the beginners ball, man. Be on time. 12:01. Or you gonna be looking crazy trying to figure out how 1,500 people got in before you did.
I'm coming anyway. I don't care. I'm coming anyway.
I'm coming this time, caller.
I'm gonna buy a ticket. I'm gonna buy a ticket and sell it on the black market. So I'm gonna buy about 10 tickets.
The way they be acting.
If you don't get in,
I got you.
hey, $500 a pop.
Right.
I'm about
pay
to get
for it.
it too, cause and then try to get here for hey, bro.
They'll pay for it too. They'll
For like 300.
250, 300 for that.
No.
But yeah, get y'all tickets, man. July 1st, we going live at 12:01 in the morning.
Is it shot o'clock time?
You just going live? You DJing?
Yeah, I might do a little beginner dancing out there.
You said 12:01. I'd be at work. What day is that on? Monday, Tuesday.
When is the first? I don't know. That's a good question.
Yeah, it's Tuesday.
All right, man. How much low?
So Tuesday morning.
Oh, that's sweet. That is a Tuesday, because then I could come on. We do the podcast. Like, we sold out.
Yeah, I like that 1,500. Your shit it's gonna malfunction. All the people at the same time. They go overload.
Dude, you're gonna be at a bigger party at that pre-party in Miami.
I was talking to somebody today again. Look, that same person, Chops. And I still just don't get over about the cruise. Like certain people that still got something to say about it. Like, how can you be as a line dancer? That's my thing. Like, even if I just saying I didn't want to go on the cruise, say because of Carlos, say for instance, there's no way I can miss it and call myself a line dancer, knowing this history gonna be made.
Oh yeah, that's why I said.
Yeah, I'm upset that I won't be able to go.
Like,
There's
how can you
people going.
and not being part of history? Like,
I think me and Carlos had that conversation the weekend, man. I think, anytime, for some reason, anytime our people start getting money or making any kind of money, we start hating on each other.
or doing more.
For whatever the reason it is. Like Cat Williams, for example. Cat Williams was popping until Cat Williams started making money, then everybody started hating on Cat Williams.
As long as you
Why can't we get money? Why can't we get money and line dance? Why can't we prosper off of what we enjoy doing? That's crazy.
I'm tell you like this. I ain't mad at Carlos making money because especially now, because what I noticed about Carlos, he ain't got no problem spending it. If you hang with him, he gonna get it. Hang with him.
Hey, but you gotta really get to know. If you don't know Carlos, man, you should be hating on him unless you
He
get to
been
know
with
him and sit down and have a
everything. I don't like
conversation with him.
Absolutely. 'Cause,
I don't
If you don't have a conversation with Carlos, you can't hate on him.
that
I
nigga
mean,
said,
not only that, when I first saw him in Richmond, and I just saw his energy, and then I had the you remember that event that we did together, Carlos? What was it? The Valentine's joint.
Yeah.
And I had him hosted. He ain't know me from a can of paint, and he came in there full throttle. He promoted it. He did, he did everything. And I didn't know he was gonna do all that. I was just asking him to host. But no, he was like, "No, you good on promotion? What you need me to do?" Da, 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 da. I'm like, "Oh, okay."
he told
From
me
day
when
one.
he came to my event and said, "What do you need? What you need me to do?"
Yep.
All it took for me, I'm like, "What? You ain't gotta do nothing." He out there emptying trash. He out
Yep.
there put ice, moving this and that,
Let me,
chairs.
let me say this. Let me say this. My Carlos was just at my house last Saturday. Well, Friday. He came to my house Friday. I was hanging some lights around my house, around my patio. Carlos stood outside with me, getting bit by mosquitoes, helping me hang my lights in my patio.
Do that. That next year when he stayed,
I,
make sure the service got done. I said, "Look, I'll be back to get him." No, he stayed there till they got all got done. He said, "I'm still here." He said, "I'm gonna bring him back."
Not only that, it was one year we had our event and he couldn't make it because he was booked doing something else. He still promoted our event like he was gonna be there. People thought he was gonna be there. He won't even gonna be there, and he promoted it.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
know. I was mad. I missed that goddamn free the Tatas. That was a personal tip right there. They
yeah,
ain't had nothing. They ain't
I,
had
was,
nothing to do with.
I missed it though.
Yeah, he been trying to throw a naked pool
Yeah,
party at our event ever since, but
yeah. I missed that.
hey, man, we can do that. Man, come to Memphis, naked pool party,
They facts.
June, fourth weekend of June,
We
2026.
tried our best to catch them up, but they did it. So hold on, I ain't got to wait.
I was pissed off. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was
he
so
said they
mad.
did what? Y'all did what?
Yeah. I was gonna grab them shirts and run back in the hotel. You think I
Cause I
would?
think I think that was the year. Cause y'all been changed, right? Didn't it get changed
Yeah,
or
we
something?
had the hurricane. It was a state of
See her.
emergency the week before they had to move it.
Then y'all moved it to a weekend that I had a DJ, bro. I was so
Yep.
mad. I was
Yep.
so. Oh my god. And they did that. They running on the beach shots with no that. Come on, bro. Come
Yeah, we
on.
did a titty run on the beach. We ran from the hotel to the beach topless.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
When was
dude
that?
stopped the party. He stopped it early. He said. He said the fire marshal shutting us down. What?
So he can follow us outside.
Oh, 'cause he thought he seen all the girls that were going leave out. I had Brandon at the door. I said, "Brandon, look, when they come outside, let me know. Just give them the signal." I don't know where the hell Brandon went. Where the hell Brandon at?
Hey, Lala, I'm telling you, the next time y'all have an event, if you announce that, you will be like you seen everybody. It'll be sold out in that motherfucker. You ain't got to worry about.
I'm coming.
Hey,
It
like,
started it started
Shit.
as a joke and it grew. It literally started as a joke.
they played my song. They played Needy. I could hear it. I was at the door. They playing Needy. I said, "I don't care.
He said, I'm going with y'all.
I ain't going in there. I ain't going in there, Papa. I'm standing right here. Y'all think y'all slick."
Janine said she took her shirt with her. She won't catch her slipping. Come on, you gotta play fair now.
Then next thing I know, they coming back. We done did what? Well, wait a minute. Who let them out? Remember, you was the last one emptying trash. Remember, I caught you in the
Yeah.
hall. I
I'm
said,
emptying an empty ass trash can
I realized all the
to get
girls
out
had
the
left
door.
the
But
room.
listen. Disclaimer: we have our own private island.
But
Hey, we,
yeah,
if y'all want to redo it, you know what I'm saying?
I'm not going.
Well, you go virtual with us. You be live. You can do it on camera.
You say you can do it on camera.
Hey, Nisa gonna bring you in on her live, and you can just do it with everybody.
Okay.
oh,
Okay.
here's another thing though with live them thing they're doing in October in honor of National Breast Cancer Month. I will be doing my annual mammograms like I do.
Oh yeah.
It's so stupid.
No, I threw the.
that's a real thing.
That's the real thing.
For real?
Yeah, I'm examining them.
When we used to do when Donna used to do Dance Your Pink Off, he would come in there and he would walk around and cup
Around for a long.
people's breasts to make sure they didn't have long. He literally did that. It's pictures of him holding people's breasts at the breast cancer event.
Hey, you need an assistant,
Yeah.
a second opinion.
And people was actually coming up to him, was like, "You go check my breasts," and he would do it.
Look, y'all gonna mess Chops up. He's like, "Ain't you, what you doing? Ain't you supposed to be DJing down in Alabama? What the hell you doing?"
Oh, my bad. Get me in trouble. Hold on, y'all about to get me in trouble. Hold on, I got to be in there.
That man said, "No, I'm DJing on Sunday."
I'm gonna fly out there Saturday night.
Bro, I don't care what's going on.
He gonna do it. Dar, the only lady I know that did 2 events in the same weekend. I was like,
Oh
wait a minute.
yeah.
Friday night you was here, Saturday you was at this event, and flew back to that one. Like, wait a minute.
I'm trying to get Ronnie to do that next year. We're gonna see if they work
Yeah,
out.
Ronnie be everywhere, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Ronnie, he
Yeah.
probably have that. Yeah, Ronnie done it too. I just forgot. Yeah.
Yeah, he do it all the time.
You're right.
I be like, bruh.
Yeah, that event we did in Nashville. Ronnie did that event and then went to Atlanta and did somebody did who event in Atlanta and then came back to Nashville.
Hey.
He did that TCH. He came there Friday, left, and came back. He went. Where he went to? I said, this man is crazy.
A lot of times, you have to work. He don't get off, so he have to come.
Yeah. Oh, he had a school dance he was DJing for.
He done been to so many events. I'm pretty sure he ain't got too many days, PTO now he can take, so he have to wait.
Thanks to the cruise, he already taking a whole week off.
Yeah. The cruise is a month and a half away. For real? Is it?
Yeah, bro, it's right here, bro.
I'm going to shop. Let me get my cruise wear.
Everybody get your togas ready, baby.
Shit, I'm gonna take one of them sheets off the bed. I'm good.
You gonna get charged.
Look, shit over.
They gonna charge your ass $75 for that one sheet.
Mm-hmm.
We ready. Let's get it. Toga. Anyway.
Oh, fuck.
All right, man. It's almost 1 o'clock, man. It's like this now. Yeah.
All right, we appreciate y'all for tuning in. Remember, in a couple of weeks, we're going to be on YouTube only. So go ahead and subscribe to the page only in Line Dancing Podcast.
YouTube. Like, we might bring you on more, like.
Chops.
I mean, I'll come on. You know I'm gonna talk my shit. You know how I do.
I know that. I know you have.
Chops in the studio. And
I'm a backup host for Quan. Whenever Quan ain't here, call me.
this man got the studio already set up in the crib. He on the clock right now. He at work.
Prayers up once again, yo. For Chops and for Quan. But
Yes,
Chops,
sir.
he lost his mom. In case y'all didn't hear it earlier.
Oh, I didn't know that. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Mom. So
I appreciate it. Rita said she thought there was another topic.
She ready to keep going.
Maybe for the next time. See, use them all up, then we like,
Oh, and thank you to everybody that donated to my fire fund. I appreciate y'all.
How's that
straight now?
Straight? How that come?
No, because the insurance now they're doing their investigations. You know how they try to get out of paying for shit. So it's just a waiting game. And the funds and stuff that people have sent me that's helping us get to the point of when the insurance actually pays out the payout. But right now we just taking it day by day, crashing that family house.
Okay.
So good job, Chops. Good job, La.
We appreciate y'all for coming on. Tune in next Tuesday. Only in Line Podcast. What we got events this weekend. What's this weekend?
I ain't got nothing this weekend.
I ain't got nothing.
Flavor coming up. Well, Flavor coming up after the 4th.
So that's 2 weeks.
Flavor 2 weeks.
Yeah, I ain't got nothing.
Ain't got nothing to me. I'm good. I love you. I need a break. I need it.
All right, y'all. Peace
Get
out.
to class though.
All right.
Get
Peace.
to class, yo. Bring your ass to class.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Teaching all flavor stuff. Those that's going to flavor.
Let me get your fly.
Oh, I'm picking on it. For real. That's what it be.
So they be sending you what they gonna teach. You be getting the inside scoop. Wrong fly.
A lot of times, yeah. People send me their workshop dances. I teach those too. If you want to be there knowing, you want to be in demos, you want to be all that, want to be on the inside the loop, get your ass in class, man.
What day is
got-
your class, Chops?
My class on Thursday. I do Thursday and every second and fourth Sunday.
Okay. Sweet. We out this joint. Till next time.
3